What's going on, guys? Satchy is here, and this is episode 3 of my Road to Division 1 series. As you can see, I just bought Leighton Baines for 2,800 coins. I thought I would get rid of my silver left back and put him in, and I just showed there I've just been getting rid of some of the players that I won't be needing at all, and just trying to get a few extra coins than I would if I discarded them. So yeah, as you can see, I just put Baines into our squad, and we get straight into this game. And we'll see if we can get our second win of this division. You know, not a bad start. We've had 1 win and 1 loss. And just looking at his team, the one thing that stood out for me was Javier Hernandez in a centre midfielder position. I was like, what the hell? Like, why why would you have Javier Hernandez in a centre midfielder position? He's like a proper poacher of a striker, you know, come on. But yeah, it was a pretty decent team that he had out. And, you know, for the first 30 minutes, hardly anything really happened apart from that. From Asaidi, a brilliant attempt. And he nearly took the lead. So, yeah, the first half was actually a pretty tight game. Not much happened apart from, like, Asaidi's shot and this shot, which was from... who's that? Cisse. It was a pretty decent shot, but, you know, we were the better team, I thought, in the first half. But nothing much really happened. But in the second half, it was a completely different story. I think that was Martinez with the attempt there, and then he scored. And then from this corner, we hit the bar. So, yeah, like I said, we were dominating the game in the second half, and you know, it was just us making the play. He wasn't really doing much in the game, and here, you know, we get really close. A brilliant, you know, diving block right there to keep me out. And I was thinking, you know what, you know, is it going to be one of these games where I'm just trying and I can't score? And then Gignac came in with the little tap in there. Is that a sweaty goal? I'm not sure. I don't think that it would be classed as a sweaty goal. It's like a ground cross, we'll call it. Yeah, I won't say that's a sweaty goal. At the far post, delicate finish there, and you know, I was thinking, finally I'm going to win this game that I've deserved to win. But then that shot, came out of nowhere. It was like his first attack of the second half. Nearly scored. A really good bicycle kick, and then his defending just went absolutely to bits, and Gignac got his second and got his guns out because he's in the camouflage kit, and that was the end of the game. And Gignac got a brace, and Baines got the man of the match reward in his first game in my team. So that was really good. I think he got an assist for the first goal, yeah. And as you can see from the stats, you know, shots-wise it was fairly similar, but I had a lot more shots on target, so I did think I deserved to win that game. Jarvis was the next player that we brought in because, again, I wanted to get rid of the silver left midfielder, so... you know, I put Jarvis in. He was probably the best left midfielder that I could actually find. And, you know, I've heard that he's actually a pretty decent player on Ultimate Team. So, well, he was the best left midfielder that I could find for a cheap price. I didn't want to spend too much. And here I'm just, you know, adding some items. I gave Sacco a rare gold contract. And I gave Cisse a fitness item. Because I don't really like having players with like 80 fitness. I want them to be in the 90s at least. So yeah, on to the next game. I was feeling pretty confident. You know, 2 wins now, and obviously I got a clean sheet in that last game, which is surprising. I hardly ever get clean sheets. But yeah, I was feeling pretty confident. I was hoping that I could, you know, get closer towards that title. And actually, if I won this match, I would actually get promotion. But then if you look at his team, 100 chemistry. And, you know, he's got a very good team there. You know, I look at that team and I think, you know, it's a well-balanced team. And it was going to be difficult. And to be honest, it was difficult. Right from the start, he was all over me. This guy was a good player. You know, he's not got the greatest of team, like not the best quality of team. And there he took the lead 1-0 after 23 minutes. But this guy was a really good player, and you know, he made it really tough for me. I just couldn't get any rhythm at all. And as you can see, as the highlights will show, it's just him having shots at me. You know, there is no highlights from me pretty much. You know, he was all over me, he was pressing hard, and then this little bit of skill there, and, you know, 2-0. And I think after that goal I kind of realised, you know what, I ain't going to win this game. This guy is all over me, he's 2-0 up at half time. And you see the stats there, I had no shots on target. I had 1 shot in the first half, and I would probably need a miracle for me to even get close to getting like maybe a draw. But and there he nearly got 3-0. Thank God for De Gea. You know, that was quick reactions, but it didn't really matter because fuck's sake, he went 3-0 up anyway from a bad clearance from De Gea, really. So, you know, 3-0, pretty much game over. Just going through the motions, and then it went 4-0, and then 5-0. Yep, and that was it for the match. 5-0, what a thrashing that was. I had 2 shots on target compared to his 15. I got absolutely put away, pretty much. Put away. And, you know, I was hoping next game, come on, you know, we'll play someone else, bounce back from it and get a win. And to be honest, I was hoping that I could just play a bit more consistently instead of, you know, winning the game, losing the game, winning the game, losing the game. That's kind of how it seemed so far. And just looking at his team, pretty decent team. I think on his left side, you know, with that silver centre-back, and he's got, I think, Bruma on the left. You know, maybe I could try and exploit that, but the rest of his team looked really good. But I was hoping that I could get a good start, and then Lewandowski scored for him. So we were 1-0 down after 4 minutes. Not ideal, really, and I was thinking, you know what, it might end up 5-0 again, if that's how I'm going to start off the match. But, you know, we got into the game, started to play a little better, and then Jarvis getting a bit lucky from the rebound off the keeper, and he slotted it away at a really tight angle and started playing his violin. So 1-0, back in the match, feeling a bit confident again, possibly, and then Amrabat somehow didn't score there. You know, Amrabat is actually a decent player, just to say, you know, he's probably the best player on his team in this game. Yeah, I was surprised that didn't go in, and then, oh, it's the typical sweaty goal in the episode. Every episode is going to have one, I'm guessing. I'll try and do that anyway, but then I was away again, and his centre-back took my player down. So, yeah, he got a red card because he was the last man. So, he was down to 10 men, 2-1 down, and I was, you know, on top of the game. So, it was looking pretty good for me. You can see that was a red card. And then it got even worse for him when he gave me a penalty. And I was kind of surprised that he, as you can see, he will get another red card. So, it's 11v9 now, which makes it even more worse. I'm going to show the replay here. I don't particularly think it was a red card, and I didn't really think it was a penalty that much either. Look at this. Oh no, I thought it was a bit soft, the penalty. Certainly the red card was soft, but yeah, Baines smashing it in like that. That was a really good penalty. And I normally like try and aim just beside the keeper at the top of the net. They normally go in all the time. So then it went 4-1, and then it went 5-1 right here. So that was game over. 5-1, won the match. He had 9 men. So what does he do? He leaves, which I don't really mind. You know, I've won the game, and it saves me a bit of time, I guess. So yeah, 5 different scorers in that game. An easy win, and he sends me this message saying fucking sweater. One of the goals was sweaty, but the rest weren't really sweaty goals. So I just sent him a message saying thank you, pretty much. Thank you for the compliment. Thank you for calling me a fucking sweater, because I like that. I like pissing people off with my sweaty goals. So yeah, that was pretty funny. And as you can see from the stats that will come up here, you know, I totally dominated him in the end. But that is it for the video, guys. We got promoted, and in the next episode I'm going to be doing a live commentary to try and win the division title. So I will see you in the next episode, guys. Please like and subscribe. Later.